Welcome to tonight. You're listening to the OpenMic Broadcast Network, voice of student athletes, coming to you live from Rosehill Stadium as the Rosehill Eagles get set to take on the Tomball homeschool Warriors. Rosehill Christian School coming off of a win last week. Tomball Warriors coming off of a loss last week. Because both teams from the area tonight. They're going to call this the Tomball Cup. It's the Rosehill Eagles coming out on the field to get the game started. About 7 minutes until kickoff. And we'll get this started tonight for the Tomball Cup as the Rosehill Eagles dressed in all black tonight, and the Tomball Warriors are in blue pants, white helmets, and orange, white shirts, orange helmets. Looks a little bit like the Florida Gators. Rosehill in their black and red, black pants, black jerseys, red numbers, black helmets.
Anyway,
so we're going to get the set here and listen to the national anthem.
Holy God, we thank you for life and the possibility of having life in your name. We pray that all that we do will be honorable in your sight. We thank you for the bigger youth and the care and the competition and the power riders that exist at this moment. We thank you for this time and pray for safety and praying good cheer in the name of Jesus. Amen.
What so proudly we said at the twilight's last gleam, who's got strength and bright side through the perilous time. O'er the ramparts we watch, we're so gallantly stood. And the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave through the night, but our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? For the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Great job right there by one of our Rosehill students singing the national anthem as we get set to kick off here. They're going to go out for the coin toss. Hey, Mike, are you there in the studio?
I am, sir. How are you this evening?
We're doing great. We're doing great. Looks like the Lord blessed us with a nice evening for football. We dodged the rain. Want to send our prayers and thoughts to the people in Louisiana, but we've got a little wind here, and otherwise it's going to be a good night for football.
Well, we're excited, man, and it sounds like it's going to be a pretty good one tonight.
It should be. You know, the top Rosehill's coming off a win last week. It's going to be against the Tomball Homeschool Warriors tonight for the Tomball Cup, the bragging rights of the area. Rosehill has had some good success against the Warriors, but it's always a hard-fought physical game, and both teams are going to have to bring it to come out with a W.
Absolutely. And if I'm not mistaken, it's homecoming week for you guys, right?
It is homecoming week. So for the seniors, which I think there's 11 seniors tonight, this will be their last homecoming at the Rosehill Stadium. That's right.
Well, I know it's going to be one of those bittersweet emotional nights for you. You got a son who's a pretty active part of the team, and just promise you're going to keep it together for us tonight.
We're about to start this game. Tomball.
You know, I will do my best. I definitely am going to favor the Eagles a little bit. But yeah, I'm excited, and it should be a fun night. So they're getting set for the kickoff right here. My son, number 6, Ben Nicholson, is back deep, and we'll see who gets it. And it looks like it's going to go to him right here off the tape. He's coming up the middle on the kickoff, gets across to the 35-yard line. So a good return on the opening kickoff as Rosehill is going to set up their offense for the first drive of the game. Okay, Rosehill, after the opening return, is going to be marked down near the 35-yard line.
They're running the 3 school with the cover 4.
Joe Johnson in the shotgun. Anthony Wilder goes in motion across the field. It's going to be a rollout to the side. He's got to move one man under heavy pressure, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, and doesn't get there as the Warriors were in hot pursuit right off the bat, and Joe Johnson had to scramble his way out to the side for a loss on the play. You're listening to the OpenMic Broadcast Network, voice of student athletes. We're here at Rosehill Stadium. Rosehill Eagles against the Tomball Warriors. Joe Johnson hands the ball off to Kyle Flores up the middle, little tentatively coming to the line there. Stutter step at the line, met at the line of scrimmage by a host of Warriors. And short gain, so that's going to bring up the first third down attempt conversion for the Eagles for the night. Not what they wanted to have on their opening drive, to have a long third down conversion. They want to stay on the field and get on the scoreboard first. We'll see the Rosehill comes up in a bunch formation. Joe Johnson is back in the shotgun. It's going to be a pass. He's got a man, Anthony. Joe tried to tuck it, was under some pretty good heavy pressure, saw Anthony Wilder there at the end, tried to get it to him where only Anthony could catch it. The ball goes high off of his hands and falls out of bounds for an incompletion. So not the opening drive that the Eagles wanted to go, as Brady Ward's going to go back to punt.
He did not know. No one told him.
Going to be a tough night for the special teams as we don't have any rain. We were able to skirt the rain so far, but there is a lot of wind swirling up in the air, so it's changing direction. So it's going to be a tough night for the kickers and punters and the people handling it. Zet had a good rush, nice high kick. It's going to be fielded on the run by the Warriors. He's got a good run down the line and gets met pretty hard right there by number 70, Justin Whitmire, number 14 for the Warriors on the return. Good return as he caught that on the run. Joey Abrams, about a 20-yard return, will get the ball, just marked it right at midfield. So good field position for the Warriors as they mount their first offensive charge at midfield, 1st and 10. 10 minutes to go in the first quarter. The Warriors come to the line. They're wearing blue pants, white shirts, orange helmets tonight. Looks a little bit like the Florida Gators. They're in a shotgun formation also. 2 backs in the backfield.
Lead to the right.
Quarterback's going to kind of cut back across the grain on a design quarterback draw. Gets about 5 yards out of it, maybe 4, so it's going to bring up 2nd and 6. Warriors break the huddle, come to the line of scrimmage, double back set, shotgun formation, hands off to number 9 up the middle, Chernin.
Number 9 with the ball.
That was in split formation.
Brought down by
number 10,
John Jenkinson, brings him down like that on number 9, James Cassidy on the carry. Probably going to hear his name a bunch tonight, as he is a workhorse back for the Warriors. That was good enough for a first down. Ball is going to be marked right at the 40-yard line as the Warriors convert on a first down, so they are having a more successful opening drive thus far. 2 backs in the backfield, split on each side. Quarterback, that's a busted play right there. Quarterback wanted to hand off, but the running back left before he got the ball and forced the quarterback to try to make something out of nothing. And the Eagles were on top of that, as that's going to be a loss on the play of 2 yards. So that's going to bring up 2nd and 12 for the Warriors. I'd like to thank everybody that's listening and joining us tonight. Hope you stay with us. We're going to be giving some halftime scores from the area. Y'all get to see what's going on as he takes the handoff in the shotgun. Number 11 on the carry. Silas Shivers on the carry gets just past the original line of scrimmage, about 5 yards on the play. If you're listening to us tonight, be sure and share the number with your family and friends around the country or around the area that can't make it to the game. To listen to the game live, 857-777-0004. As Warriors break the huddle in the shotgun again. Fake handoff, quarterback under heavy pressure as he's getting balls on the ground. As the Rosehill calls a fumble, he was under heavy pressure from the word go.
That was
I'm not exactly sure who stripped it, but the Warriors did come up with the ball. So that will be 4th down for the Warriors as the Eagles hold on defense there, as the Warriors looked like they were going to make a charge. And this last series, they had 2 bad plays right there on loss and fumble under heavy pressure. So he's back to punt for the Warriors. Gets the punt away. So I guess it's going to be Carlos Davila's got it, number 5. He's coming out to the 20-yard line, makes a man miss, still on his feet, coming down the sidelines. Gets about 10, 15 yards out of that. So good punt, good return on that by Carlos Davila. So the ball is going to be marked at the 25-yard line, pretty much a similar spot where the Eagles started their last possession. You're listening to the OpenMic Broadcast Network, serving the community through faith and athletics.
3-4 again.
It's going to be a double reverse pitch. Number 6, Ben Nicholson around the outside looking for a hole and is not going to find it, as that was well defended by the Warriors. Kind of Rosehill tried a little trickery there and kind of was slow developing. There was a 4-yard gain on the play, but the Warriors did a good job of staying at home and prevented the play from being busted for any longer than that. So they'll bring up 2nd and 6. Rosehill in the shotgun formation. Number 6, Ben Nicholson in motion. Fake on the speed option. That's going to be Kyle Flores. Handed the ball up the middle. Good gain on the play as he tries to push the pile forward. It's going to be close to the 1st down. They might bring out the chains. There's just going to be
1st down.
They are going to give him a 1st down. So just enough for the 1st down as he moves the chains. Rosehill quick to the line. They were successful. Joe Johnson fumbles the snap on that, misdirection on that. That's his brother, Jaden Johnson, is handling the centering duty. So hopefully they don't have a family dispute for tonight, and that's going to be a problem as we go forward. So Joe, unable to handle the snap there, falls on it and remains possession, but that's going to back Rosehill up as they were trying to go to the hurry-up offense. It's going to be about 2nd and 15 as they break the huddle in shotgun. Joe stops back to pass. He's looking for a man, number 6, Ben Nicholson, on the sidelines with the reception. Stays in bounds. Gets the ball just past the original line of scrimmage, so about a 6-yard pass reception on that will bring up. They got a little bit back, but it's going to still bring a long 3rd down attempt, 3rd down, and a long 8. This ball is marked at the 38-yard line in Warrior territory. Rosehill breaks the huddle, trips to one side. Joe in the shotgun. He's going to roll out to that side, the trip side, to go deeper down there. Number 6, Ben Nicholson with a super catch with the ball. The player was hit right as he caught the ball. And unfortunately, a super catch, an acrobatic catch by Ben Nicholson. A good pass by Joe Johnson to find the seam is all for naught, as that's going to be a holding penalty against the Eagles. So what would have been a first down is going to be backed up another 5 yards.
10 yards.
10 yards from the spot of the foul. As we're trying to figure out where the spot of the foul occurred, as the referees have got the ball around the line of scrimmage. So it's going to be holding against on the line. One of the linemen are going to get called for holding there. We don't know which one, but it was at the line of scrimmage. So that's going to bring up 3rd and 20. Now as Rosehill tries to get some of it back to try to flip the field. Joe Johnson under heavy pressure gets around, finds a man downfield, and that's going to be intercepted in midfield by number 25. He's on a run right now, and number 9 brings him down. Finally, Chase Behrens as number 25, Mason Lott for the Warriors, playing center field out there as Joe Johnson was under heavy pressure, tried to get the ball to Brady Ward down the middle, overthrew it, and he was just sitting there playing center field and was able to easily get that interception. So that is the first turnover for the game for the Warriors. That's going to get them in Rosehill territory at the 44-yard line. In shotgun formation, 2 backs in the backfield. Quarterback stops, and he wants to go deep down the sidelines. And that's where Reed Hauser comes up with a great reception. Wait a minute, who caught the ball? That was Reed Hauser came down with the ball. They can't call that a complete pass, but he didn't even come down with it or land in bounds. What have we got going here? They got the ball marked down, but there is something going on. There's a flag on the play back near the line of scrimmage. It looks like Reed Hauser had great defense on that play. Looked to be like he's the one that caught the ball. Referees are now bringing it back to the line of scrimmage. And the referees are marking off a 5-yard penalty against the Warriors. So it's going to be 1st and 15 for the Warriors, as that was an exciting play that just came back to the line of scrimmage. Number 11, back up the middle. He's breaking a tackle. He's dead up the midfield down to the 15-yard line. Brought down by number 6, Ben Nicholson, and number 4, Reed Hauser. But a big gain right up the middle for number 11. For the Warriors, Shaliah Shivers gets the ball down inside the red zone of the Eagles as the ball is going to be marked around the 18-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Warriors as they're threatening first score. 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. Quarterback number 2, Jackson Resurrection back. Handoff up the middle. Shiloh Shivers again on the carry. He got about 3 yards there. Tackled by number 40, David Barbado. It'll be 2nd down and 7. Ball is marked at the 15-yard line for the Warriors. Breaks the huddle.
Going to the right side again.
They're coming out in the shotgun. Ball hands the ball off to number 9 as he's met near the line of scrimmage and wrapped up again by number 18, Sam Swain, on the tackle. Wrapped him up near the line of scrimmage, so just a couple of yard or 2 on the gain. That'll bring up 3rd and 7 as the Eagles are looking to make a big stop here, maybe force a field goal. But could be Warriors may want to try to go for it at 1st down if they get close enough. So we'll see what happens. Big 3rd down conversion here in the first quarter for the Warriors as they're deep in Rosehill territory. Hands off to number 9. It's going to be a fake handoff pass attempt out to the outside. Reed Hauser on great coverage again as the ball is overthrown. Falls incomplete for the Warriors. Looks like there's no flag on that play, so that's going to bring up 4th down as the Warriors have a decision to make here. They're going to try to go for it or they're going to try to kick the field goal. Looks like right now the offense is staying on the field. They break the huddle into the field goal formation as number 6, William Watkins back, and it's a low kick, and it falls no good, just wide to the left, as this is going to be a tough night for special teams. A lot of wind up there, but that ball never had the height. So Rosehill able to dodge a bullet there as they had some good defense at the end after the Joe Johnson interception, and Rosehill defense was able to hold them. The ball is going to be marked at the 20-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Eagles with 2 minutes, 44 seconds to go in the first quarter. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Visit our website, obnradio.com. Click on the donation button to become a partner today. Ball's handed off to number 11, Anthony Wilder, as he comes up the middle, gets to the second level, buries its head, and gets a couple of more after the first contact. So a good opening run there for Anthony Wilder. That's about an 8-yard gain. We'll bring up 2nd and 2 as Rosehill gets the play in quickly as they're going to try to do the hurry-up offense. Once again, Joe in shotgun gets the ball back quick. He gets the ball over to Anthony Wilder on the pass on the outside. He's still on his feet running down the sidelines after he makes one-man miss. So pass completion after a fake handoff to Anthony Wilder. Ball is going to be marked at the 41-yard line. Rosehill's already at the line of scrimmage as the Warriors are trying to get their defense figured out. Kyle Flores up the middle. That's going to be enough for the first down inside Warrior territory as he crosses the 50-yard line. As the Warriors were trying to get their defense situated, Rosehill was ready to go. And you're going quick again as Warriors are trying to get personnel on and off the field. The Warriors are ready to hike the ball 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line. There may be too many men on the field for the Warriors. Joe, under heavy pressure, gets it away somehow, but he had a man draped all over him for the Warriors. Looked like number 33 for the Warriors. Truman Godwin shot the gap and was on Joe very quickly. Joe did good just to have the ball, but there was a flag on the play. I think there had to have been too many men on the field for the Warriors as they were trying to shift a bunch of personnel as Rosehill was going quick. They may still have too many on the field as the referees are counting them right now. But doesn't appear, maybe.
Legal substitution. That probably means that they had 12 on the field.
Yeah, it looks like an illegal substitution call. Probably too many men on the field as looks like they were caught trying to get the personnel they wanted as Rosehill was going to the quick hurry-up offense. 1 minute, 47 seconds to go in the first quarter. Rosehill inside Warrior territory. Joe in the shotgun. He's going to hand the ball off to number 21, Kyle Flores, pumping his feet as he gets across the 40-yard line, met near the first down marker by number 25 for the Warriors on the tackle, Mason Lott. Rosehill at the line of scrimmage. Joe already takes a snap. 21. Kyle Flores breaking it up the middle. He's got a blocker. Brady Ward's blocking. He's still got his feet on the 10-yard line. Driving. Going to be forced out at the 10-yard line. As Kyle was dancing his way down the field, had a blocker in front of him and got another 10 yards out of it just by staying behind his man. So Rosehill with the hurry-up offense had the Warriors defense on their heels as Joe is already at the line of scrimmage, ready to take a snap in the shotgun. He's going to hand it again off to Kyle Flores, steps the feet, sidestep his line of scrimmage, gets down to the 5-yard line as 1 minute ticks off on the first quarter. As Rosehill is threatening to get on the board here in the first quarter. They're at the line of scrimmage in the shotgun. Twins, both sides. Joe's going to step back to pass. He's got Brady Ward in the end zone for the touchdown, cutting across in the outside slant. As Brady Ward gets his first varsity touchdown as a receiver from the Joe Johnson pass. That puts Rosehill on the board first with 44 seconds to go in the first quarter here at the Tomball Cup at Rosehill Stadium against Rosehill Eagles and Tomball Homeschool Warriors. Brady Ward sets up for the extra point. Ben Nicholson, the holder. Jaden Johnson for the long snap. Snap good, hold good, driving kick right down the middle for the extra point. So Rosehill gets on the board. The first in the first quarter. Your score 7 for Rosehill. Tomball Warriors nothing. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network. I'd like to thank some of our sponsors for tonight's game. Helping Hands Lawn Service of Waller County, 281-971-8968. Attorney Lee Van Richardson, 1047 Austin Street in Hempstead, Texas, 979-286-8008. Prairie View Athletic Club, supporting PV Nation since 1986. Prairie View National Alumni Association, become a member today. Dial 936-857-5817. The Temple of Refuge Ministries, Diva Skin Conditioner at divafeet.com, and Brazos Valley Schools Credit Union at 2038 Mill Street in Waller, Texas. So Brady Ward is going to be set to kick off after the score for the Eagles. He's going to be kicking into the wind. Brady, very good kicker, and he's got a lot of touchbacks this year, but he's going to be into the wind. So the two deep players for the Warriors are standing around the 10-yard line, not expecting the ball to go over their head. So you might look for a low-line drive squibber from Brady here, something that's hard to handle. We'll see how he does here as he gets set, approaches the ball. And it is going to be a low-line drive squibber. It does hit the ground, catches it on one hop, got a big head of steam, and has a big collision around the 30-yard line with number 6, Ben Nicholson. Looks like as a good kick, good return for the Eagles, and a good return for the Warriors. I'm not sure who the return back was on that, but the ball will be marked out the 33-yard line. 39 seconds to go in the first quarter. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network, serving the community through faith and athletics since 2002. Twins come out for the Warriors. Shotgun formation. Goes back to pass. Going to be a quick slant down the sidelines. There's a battle for the ball. Warrior receiver does come down with it. Rosehill, Anthony Wilder, and number 4, Reed Hauser, was on the coverage, but that's going to be a 9-yard catch reception for the Warriors. Clock running down, 15 seconds to go in the first quarter. They may be content to let the clock run down and flip the field, although they've got the wind with them right now. They might have taken a shot down the field, but they're going to wait. That's going to bring the end of the first quarter and the 2020 homecoming game here at Rosehill Stadium and the Tomball Cup against the Rosehill Eagles and the Tomball Homeschool Warriors. Rosehill Eagles on top, 7-0. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Be sure and listen weekly as we have the Mike Prince Show Monday through Friday at 10 a.m., the Carlos Brown Show at 10 a.m., Saturdays, Sports Friday 9 a.m., and the Mike Prince Show live Sunday nights 6 p.m. on the Open Mic Broadcast Network, OBNradio.com. If you're listening tonight, we welcome you to the broadcast. We had a good broadcast last week of about 1,000 listeners. We hope to have that again. So if you have any friends and family that is out of town or unable to make it to the game, be sure and have them call in to 857-777-0004. As we start the second quarter here, Warriors have the ball in the shotgun, handoff to number 9 as he's met behind the line of scrimmage, but he's carrying about half of the Rosehill team, and that's going to be a big man to bring down as number 9, James Cassidy, on the carry as he was met at the line of scrimmage, but made a gain of about 8 yards before he was hauled down by a host of Eagles. So that's 1st and 10 for the Warriors, and the ball going to be marked just short of midfield at the 49-yard line. Warriors break the huddle, shotgun formation, trips to the wide side. It's going to be a pass in the flats. He's got some blocking as he goes down the sideline, still on his feet, as he's forced out of bounds by number 9, Chase Behrens. Number 25, Mason Watt, on the reception, as that was just passed near the line of scrimmage, but had a good wall of blockers down the side. So about a 15-yard gain on the play. The ball is going to be marked at the 34-yard line in Rosehill territory as the Warriors come to the line of scrimmage. Handoff to number 9 as he goes through the line of scrimmage. He's still running, chased by the Eagles, and it's going to be in for the touchdown. So a quick answer for the Warriors just to start the second quarter as they come back with just 3 plays and is able to score on the Eagles with a run, a pass, and a run. And number 9, James Cassidy, in for the score for the Warriors as they're going to break the huddle for the extra point. Number 4, Kincaid Mager is the holder, and that was partially blocked by the Eagles and falls incomplete. So, although the Warriors get on the board, they are not able to convert the extra point for the tie. So the score now is Rosehill Eagles 7, Tomball Warriors 6.
Pretty much, he stopped it.
We also have a 24-hour dial-in message line to leave updates for your favorite teams, coaches, and other players around the district. If you want to call in and leave a message, you dial in to 713-570-6736. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, OpenMic Broadcast Network. Help support our student athletes and highlight your business by becoming a sponsor. Dial today 832-123-8824 for more information. As that was a quick answer for the Warriors to start the second quarter, as they are going to get set to kick off to the Eagles. Number 6, Ben Nicholson. Number 4, Reed Hauser. Number 11, Anthony Wilder are back deep to receive the kick. And now they're going to be punting into the wind as well. So this is probably going to be a low-line kick. It's going to be hard to handle. Rosehill is going to hope for some good field position here. But once the ball hits the ground, you never know. He's approaching it. Looks like offsides right there. Ball's going to take a couple of bounces. Ben Nicholson on the Reed Hauser. He cuts a gap and gets a good return down to the 30-yard line. But I think that the Warriors were a little bit overzealous on their kickoff, and I think they're going to get flagged for offsides as the ball is going to be marked at the 31-yard line. As Reed Hauser was able to handle that kickoff after a couple of bounces. Reed also a baseball player, so he's familiar with catching it on a one-hopper. So a 5-yard penalty added to the return, so the ball will be marked at the 37-yard line as Rosehill comes out in the shotgun formation, trips to the right, single wide left. One back in the backfield. Anthony Wilder goes in motion, gets in position in the back. He gets the handoff right there up the middle. He's got a big gain across almost to midfield as he gets past the first down marker. So that's going to be about a 13-yard run for Anthony as he moves in motion from the wideout position and gets the handoff in the backfield as Rosehill is on the line of scrimmage. They had some success last week and in the last drive with a hurry-up offense as Joe bobbles the snap under heavy pressure. He gets the ball off, squirts out, comes up with Kyle Flores, somehow gets it, but number 52 for the Warriors is there for a big loss on the play, Alex Morales, as Joe was trying to fight and get the ball out, and it squirted out for a fumble. Luckily, Kyle Flores was able to get it there, tried to make a play out of something, but was tackled for a big 10-yard loss. So the ball's going to be marked way back from where they started from at the 37-yard line, as Joe's got to get the snap exchange a little bit better from the center before he starts the play.
Blitz.
Joe back for a pass. Looks like a screen out to number 21, Kyle Flores, and the Warriors sniffed that one out pretty well for a minimal 1-yard gain. So that is going to be a long third down conversion attempt for the Eagles. You would think they would hope to get 10 or 15 yards to give Brady Ward a chance to flip the field for the punt if he's got the wind with him. He could hope to pin the Warriors back down deep, or they could got the wind with them. Joe might take a shot down the sidelines to one of his receivers if he gets enough time to throw it. In the shotgun, trips to the left side as he goes back to throw. He's under heavy pressure. He breaks it out to the outside. He hits a man, and there is a reception. Oh, and he loses the ball, and the Warriors come up with it. As then we did have a reception caught. Anthony Wilder had the reception near midfield. It wasn't going to be enough for the first down, but lost the ball, and the Warriors come up with it as the ball never hit the ground, and the Warriors come up with their second turnover of the game. I'm not sure who came up with the turnover, but
We're good on us.
it's going to be marked down to the 40-yard line as the Warriors are going to take over inside Eagle territory at 9 minutes to go in the first half. Warriors in the shotgun, hands the ball off to number 9 at the line of scrimmage as he's met by several Eagles for a short gain. As the Eagles come up like they've got the ball in the pile, but I'm sure forward momentum or he was down, and that was the ball just squirted out of the pile. So the referees placed the ball down for a 2-yard gain at the 38-yard line inside Rosehill territory. 2nd and 8. Warriors break the huddle. Twins both sides. Quarterback in shotgun. Takes the snap. Hands off. No, it's a quarterback keep. Number 2, he's got some running room. He's dancing around the outside. Got blockers on there. Looks like he's tackled by number 6 on the sidelines, Ben Nicholson. Number 2, Jackson Resurrection on the design quarterback keep. Number 5, Carlos Davila on the stop there. But a big gain on the play as the ball is going to be marked at the 20-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Warriors. 8 minutes to go in the first half as Warriors are trying to take a lead here in the ball game. Hand off to number 9 up the middle. Hard collision near the line of scrimmage. It's going to be brought down by number 40, David Barbado, and number 78, Jackson Bush. As a short gain on the play there, 2 yards. That'll bring up 2nd and 8, as that was the previous circumstance for the Warriors, and they hit a big play down the sideline. So now we're going Twins both sides, single back, quarterback in the shotgun. He goes back to pass, going down the sidelines, and it looks like it was had it there, but Carlos Davila was on the coverage as the pass deflects off the receiver. That could have been a touchdown as the Eagles dodge a bullet there. I think that was a pretty good pass by the quarterback, but it just glanced off the shoulder pads of the receiver as he was trying to high punt the ball. So that'll bring up third down with the incompletion, 3rd and 8 at the 18-yard line. Warriors break the huddle, 2 backs in the backfield, shotgun formation as they hand the ball. They fake handoff under heavy pressure as Garrett Hargrove got through the line of scrimmage and sacked the quarterback for a big loss and a big play by the Eagles right there. That's probably going to take them out of field goal range and make a big 4th down attempt for the Warriors. So against the wind, I don't think the Warriors can go for this field goal. So I think they're going to probably keep their offense on the field because a punt really doesn't help you here. So Eagles with a big 3rd down play, and the Warriors are going to go for it here at the ball is marked at the 34-yard line, 4th down and 25, as it's going to be a flea flicker to the outside, and it looks like it's going to be unbelievably not intercepted by Ben Nicholson. It goes off of his back, and the Warrior receiver caught it. That was what should have been a for sure interception and maybe a pick 6 for Ben Nicholson. Bounces off of him, and the Warriors come up with the reception. Although it's going to be short of the 1st down, and Rosehill is going to take over on downs, the Warriors dodged a pretty big bullet there just by not having that ball returned. That would have been a big game. So, as it were, it still turned out good for the Eagles as they're going to take over on downs. But what's going to be what should have been an interception as the Eagles dodged a bullet and had a great defensive play there as the Eagles come up to the line of scrimmage, 6 minutes and 26 seconds to go in the half. Shotgun formation, Twins, both sides. It's going to be a handoff to number 21, Kyle Flores, up the middle. He gets about 4 yards on the play. They'll bring up 2nd and 6. As Rosehill looks to have a big time of possession here, 6 minutes to go in the first half. Rosehill could maintain possession and get on the scoreboard would be ideal. What they're going to shoot for here is Joe Johnson, design quarterback keep up the middle as he's on his feet past the 35-yard line. It's going to be enough for the 1st down for the Eagles, as that was a design quarterback sneak as the Eagles are going to the quick hurry-up offense again. They're set, ready to go, holding it up here as they move the chains and get the chains set up. Joe takes the snap. Again, the bobble on the snap. Ball is out. And luckily, number 13, I think that's Aaron Evans, freshman for the Eagles, had some awareness and was able to stop what was been another disaster turnover for the Eagles, as they are a little bit sloppy tonight on the exchange from the center to the quarterback. So that's going to bring up 2nd and long as the ball is marked at the 29-yard line. Rosehill in shotgun, trips to the outside. Kyle Flores is going to go out to the outside for a little screen pass. Nothing doing there as that Warriors sniffed that out right away. They saw Kyle Flores flare out to what was trying to set up a screen pass to the outside, and that was no doing there, as it's going to bring up a long 3rd down attempt. 4 minutes, 47 seconds to go. Rosehill is going to take a timeout, try to regroup on this and get the right play back. Maybe try to get a long ball. They do have the wind with them, but it is deep in Warriors territory at 25-yard line. You're listening to the OpenMic Broadcast Network, voice of student athletes.
Not really.
Become a listening partner by visiting our website at obnradio.com. Click on the donate button and become a partner today. Some of our sponsors for this evening is Brazos Valley School Credit Union, 2038 Mill Street, Waller, Texas, Diva Skin Conditioner at divafeet.com, 903-270-0026. The Temple of Refuge Ministries, located in Prairie View A&M on Old Highway 290. Service times at 10 a.m. Sunday mornings. You can listen live to the sermon at 857-777-0000. The Temple of Refuge Ministries, Sundays at 10 a.m. Well, Rosehill's got a big play here. They hope to get a good field position and by some miracle play get the first down, but it's going to be 3rd and 20. It would be their longest play from scrimmage if they were able to convert this first down. So Twins both sides. Joe in the shotgun. He takes the snap. He's going to step back. He's got a man down the middle. It's fluttering. He's going to fall incomplete, as his intended target was number 6, Ben Nicholson, under some pretty heavy coverage, and was a little bit wobbler of a pass and falls too far for the receiver to get it. So they were taking a big shot there and get lucky with a pass interference call or a completion, and neither happened. So good defense by the Warriors, as Brady Ward is going to be backed up the punt. Ball is going to be on the 25-yard line. Brady's going to punt from around the 15 as he's got the wind with him and hopes to flip the field. It's going to be a low punt. See if he gets a Rosehill bounce. He does get a Rosehill bounce as it's going down to the 25-yard line. So not one of Brady's best attempts, but still gets the good roll and is able to flip the field. So 4 minutes, 30 seconds to go in the first half as the Warriors are going to take over. And Rosehill is going to send their defense out. Again, hope that Rosehill is able to go into the locker room with a 1-point lead. The Warriors are going to try to mount the drive here and get the ball back on the kickoff coming out of the second half. So Warriors are going to look to try to double up here if they can. Hand off to number 9 as he just powers his way for a 5-yard gain.
Coach suggests.
James Cassidy. That's going to be a little bit better than a 5-yard gain. That's going to be a 7-yard gain. So 2nd and a short 3.
You know how we were cutting on our defensive line last week?
So there's going to be
guys are either getting blown back or they're going to.
Ball is marked at the 33-yard line for the Warriors. Quarterback in shotgun.
Especially.
It's going to be a quarterback run around the outside. He's got some room as number 6, Ben Nicholson, forces him out of bounds at the 45-yard line. So a design run around the outside for quarterback Jackson Resurrection, and is enough for the first down and stops the clock as he goes out of bounds. Ball still in Warrior territory, marked at the 46-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Warriors. Just under 4 minutes in the first half.
What about D-Light?
Warriors break the huddle. Shotgun formation, Twins both sides. And he's going out for a pass as he was under heavy pressure. It looked like an outside blitz. And quarterback was trying to hit his receiver, number 25, up the middle, Mason Lott, but overthrew him as the ball falls incomplete. So that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Also stops the clock at 3:46. Twins both sides again for the Warriors. Single back in the shotgun. He goes back for a quick pass. Pass falls incomplete as he was intended for number 21, Michael Hill, but the ball bounced off his shoulder pads. He was going for a quick screen, and ball falls incomplete. So that'll be 3rd down. Big conversion here for the Warriors. They want to keep the ball. They're going to be punting into the wind here, so big chance for Rosehill to get the ball back before half, and the Warriors are desperately trying to get on the board and take the lead. So big third down play here to end the second half as he drops back the pass, and the pass is complete over the middle, and he's going to be in for the touchdown as he cuts across, breaks 2 tackles, and number 25 is going to go in for the tour, Mason Lott, as the quarterback hits him on a crossing route over the middle. He beat the Rosehill secondary, and that was a 55-yard touchdown pass from Jackson Resurrection to Mason Lott as the Tomball Warriors do take the lead here in the second quarter of play at 3 minutes, 32 seconds as they set up for their field goal attempt. High snap, and it looks like they do get a conversion here. So 13-7, Tomball Warriors take the lead over the Rosehill Eagles. You're listening to the OpenMic Broadcast Network, voice of student athletes.
That's a good name for a Christian quarterback, Jackson Resurrection.
That is a good name. I've called his name out for a couple of years. Helping Hands Lawn Service of Waller County, call 281-917-8968. Attorney Lee Van Richardson in Hempstead on 1047 Austin Street. Call at 979-826-8008. The Prairie View Athletic Club, supporting PV Nation since 1986. And the Prairie View National Alumni Association, become a member today. Dial 936-857-5817. Okay, so Rosehill is going to set back for the kickoff. Number 6, Ben Nicholson. Number 4, Reed Hauser. Number 11, Anthony Wilder, back deep. The kick comes. It's going to be a low kick, fielded by Anthony. AJ hits the seam and lowers his head and is still dragging people for about another 10 yards. Anthony Wilder had a big head of steam coming downhill there and got the ball across midfield into Warrior territory. So great field position with 3 minutes, 21 seconds left to go in the first half for the Eagles as they look to answer the score from the Warriors and go into halftime with the lead. Joe Johnson back in the shotgun. Anthony Wilder in motion, goes into the back, hands it to Anthony Wilder up the middle, met at the line of scrimmage, tries to get a couple just by keeping his feet driving. Number 33 met him at the line of scrimmage for the Warriors. Truman Godwin on the stop.
Big guy? That's a big guy. I'll take about 52. You want to 3? Yeah,
Rosehill in the huddle as that was just a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 8, or 2nd and 9 rather, as it's going to be trips to the wide side of the field, shotgun formation. Number 6, Ben Nicholson in motion. There's going to be a fake to the outside. Joe scrambling, looking, finds Anthony Wilder on the flats, still on his feet, lowers his head. It's going to be a first down as Joe rolls to the outside, finds Anthony Wilder in the soft spot of the zone, and Anthony turns it on for a good gain up the sidelines. Ball is going to be marked at the 35-yard line in Warrior territory. Shotgun formation for the Eagles. And Anthony Wilder still on his feet down to the 20-yard line as Anthony Wilder is almost single-handedly got this drive for the Eagles from the kickoff. They keep calling his number, and he gets chunks of 10, 12 yards at a time. The Rosehill up to the line of scrimmage in a hurry. Joe Johnson in the shotgun, as looks like the Warriors are going to take a timeout here. As Rosehill, they have the Warriors on their heels. 2 minutes, 8 seconds to go in the first half. The Eagles are trying to answer from the Warriors score right now. Warriors on top 13, Rosehill Eagles 7, but Rosehill is threatening to go take the lead at halftime with the ball marked at the 25-yard line deep in Warrior territory. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Be sure to catch the Mike Prince Show Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Also, Mike Prince Show live Sunday nights on obnradio.com. We're going to be going to Mike at halftime. He's back in the studio to get some scores and updates from around the district and around the state of what's going on Friday night football. So stay tuned during halftime, and we will do the same thing at the end of the game and go get and have Mike update the final scores around the district, as well as hopefully get interview from Coach Krantz at the end of the game. So we'll see how that works out, and stay tuned. So right now, Rosehill got the ball 25-yard line, 2 minutes, 8 seconds to go in the first half. Down by 6 as the Eagles break the huddle, trips the wide side. Anthony Wilder in motion. Joe Johnson throws the ball to number 6. Ben Nicholson makes a one-man miss, still on his feet, trying to make something. Gets about maybe 4 yards on that as a quick pass to the outside, and it's going to be marked down at the 20-yard line. So 5-yard gain or no gain. That's going to be marked at the line of scrimmage. So 2nd and 10 as the Eagles come snap the outside. Joe up the middle as he gets the pass down and intended for number 12 for the Eagles. Jared Starnes near the goal line, but met by the Warriors defender at the same time. Ball falls incomplete. So that'll bring up 3rd down for the Eagles as Joe Johnson is going to take the play from Coach Christian Lane, offensive coordinator for the Eagles, as he gets the play in from the sideline. So they've got a play dialed up here, hopefully a first down play, or they may take a shot at it. 1 minute, 28 seconds in the first half. As something the coaches did not like either their formation or how the defense was set up on that, and they're going to take a timeout. This is going to be a crucial 3rd down play, so they want to make sure they've got the right personnel, the right play called. They might have wanted to send that play out just to take a look at the defense anyway, and that could have been a planned timeout situation for the Eagles. They are not going to get to save the timeouts with only 1 minute, 28 seconds left to go in the half. So Coach Krantz brings his team to the sidelines, gets everybody on the same page. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network, voice of student athletes, serving the community through faith and athletics since 2002. You can listen to a rebroadcast of the game day of this broadcast if your athlete is playing right now and you want to listen to the broadcast tomorrow. You can listen to a rebroadcast on the obnradio.com. As this is homecoming game for the Eagles, as they currently trail the Warriors 13-7. 3rd down and 10 for the Eagles on the 20-yard line. Joe Johnson in the shotgun takes the snap. As Brady does a quick pass, fake run, quick pass to Brady Ward. Joe Johnson was a pretty good pass. Falls incomplete to Brady Ward. It looks like he had a chance to make the play, but defended by the Warriors. So that ball will fall incomplete as Brady Ward is going to come set up for the field goal attempt. The ball is going to be marked at the 28-yard line, so a 38-yard attempt well within Brady's range. The wind is going to be with him. Jaden Johnson on the snap, Ben Nicholson on the hold. High snap, good hold. Brady Ward, plenty of distance, and it is good for the 38-yard field goal. So Brady Ward unable to convert the reception, but immediately comes back and gets a 3-point field goal to get the score 10 for the Eagles and 13 for the Warriors. So Rosehill does not come away with a touchdown, but they come away with points. So you're always happy with points go on the scoreboard. So Brady Ward with a 38-yard field goal for the Eagles with 1 minute, 20 seconds left to go in the first half. Become a listening partner by visiting our website at obnradio.com. Click on the donate button and become a partner today. Also, too, if you're listening and you are a Rosehill Christian member of the Rosehill family, or you have a Rosehill athlete, be sure and sign up for the Rosehill Booster Club. Visit RCS website, go to the athletics section, and sign up for the Rosehill Booster Club. Your donation support Rosehill athletics 100% and is always needed. So become a Booster Club member for Rosehill. Brady Ward has the wind with him, and you got to figure this is going to go well within the end zone unless he's going to hit a squibber. 1 minute, 20 seconds to go as Brady lines up for the kick, approaches the ball, and it is boomed well past the end zone through the goalpost. So if you count that as a field goal, that was a 40 plus 10. That would have been a 60-yard field goal right there if you count it. That would be awesome. As that Brady is showing off his leg strength there. So no return for the Warriors as no time clicks off the clock. So that's 1 minute 20 seconds for the Warriors to try to get another score. Ball is going to be brought out to the 25-yard line. They break the huddle, come in and trips to one side, ball out, pass to the outside. Ben Nicholson is there quickly. No gain on the play as the receiver still, that's a pretty dangerous play for the receiver. That's how the ball tries to squirt out as the Rosehill is desperately trying to strip him as Ben Nicholson was quick on the tackle there. No gain on the play as he brought down at the line of scrimmage and number 25 on the reception, Mason Lott. Back to pass again as that pass is complete to the outside.
Ben is not trying.
21 on the reception, Michael Hill, as that ball was crossing. 37 seconds. The ball is handed off to number 9 up the middle. And he's going to be stopped short of the first down as the clock continues to run. 27 seconds as the Warriors are going to take a timeout. It's going to be 2nd down and 1 near midfield. As the Warriors are going to plenty of time to get a first down. They've got to go 53 yards for the touchdown. Their kicker has struggled a little bit tonight, and he's got the wind against him, so you got to figure they're not looking for a field goal here. They have had some big plays. They had a 55-yard pass play for a touchdown, so they've got some plays that they've hit big. They're a threat. Rosehill is going to have to make sure that they don't give up a big gain here and let the Warriors get in for the score before half, because they are going to be getting the ball back at the halftime. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at OpenMic Broadcast Network as the Warriors come out after the timeout. They got trips to the wide side of the field, quarterback in the shotgun, and he's going to hand the ball off to number 9 as he bounces off, goes across midfield, and tackled by number 21 and number 18, Sam Swain, as that's going to be first down as the clock ticks down. 15 seconds, Warriors at the line of scrimmage. Ball is going to come out for a pass, and the ball is almost picked off by Ben Nicholson. He had a head of steam, and it would have been a pick six for sure if he was able to get there. So that was there's a flag on the play. Looks like it's a personal foul against the Eagles, maybe roughing the passer, as he was trying to get the ball to a quick screen, and the ball falls incomplete as Ben Nicholson broke up the play. He was under pretty heavy pressure, and now that's going to be a different ball game here as it's 10 seconds to go. Ball is going to be marked at the 30-yard line, so Warriors are probably going to get this one and only shot to get in for a score with 10 seconds to go. It's going to be back for a pass. Flag on the play. Is it's going to be maybe false start on the Warriors? I'm not real sure. Yep, false start on the Warriors, so 2 seconds click off there. It's going to back them up 5 yards. The ball is going to be marked at the 36-yard line. So first down for the Warriors. 8 seconds to go in the first half as the Warriors are trying to mount a score here. Shotgun formation, twins both sides. Hands the ball to number 9. He's got a head of steam. He's going around the outside. He's tiptoeing down the sideline. And did he stay in or not? And right now the signal on the field is touchdown for Rosehill. Was unable to force him out of bounds as he had a head of steam on the sidelines. Number 9, James Cassidy. So Rosehill was unable to prevent the Warriors from scoring as they had 8 seconds to go in the first half, and they go down and they do convert and take a 19-10 lead as they attempt the extra point with no time on the clock. So a big play for the Warriors and a big defensive letdown for the Eagles there. And the extra point is good, so they're going to take a 10-point lead into halftime as the Rosehill defense is playing a little bit flat and let the Warriors go in for the score. So Rosehill has got some work to do as they're going to be on defense as they come back from the halftime here at homecoming night at Rosehill Stadium. Battle for the Tomball Cup against the Rosehill Eagles 10 and the Tomball Homeschool Warriors 20. I think we're going to try to send it back to Mike in the studio for some scores and updates. Mike, are you available?
Yes, sir, I am here. Seems like we've got another dogfight in for tonight. As we get at the halftime, it's 20-10. That last play, Clay, did it seem like the Eagles kind of let their guards down?
Yeah, it did. It looked like, a safe call for the Warriors to give it to their big workhorse, number 9, James Cassidy. And he busted through the line and had a big head of steam, got into the secondary. And the secondary was looking like they were trying to force him out of bounds instead of make the tackle. And he was able to keep his feet and get in for the score. So it was not a good defensive showing for the Eagles. It looks like they're aggressive on half of the defensive plays, and then they take a break on the other half, and that's the ones that kill you.
All right, well, we are at halftime right now. The battle for the Tomball Cup, the Rosehill Christian Eagles trailing by the score of 20-10. We're going to take a break, and we'll come back with more of our halftime report from Rosehill Christian football complex in Tomball, Texas. You listen to the OpenMic Broadcast Network. We'll be right back.
It's the OpenMic Tele-Network line. Dial 720-721-1558. And instantly at your fingertips, you'll have the latest local news, weather, and sports. Need a word of encouragement? Dial 720-721-1558. The OpenMic Tele-Network line features weekly prayer, verse of the week, and local ministries at your fingertips. Everything you need on demand. Dial 720-721-1558. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. No internet, no problem. No Wi-Fi? No problem. No app? No problem. All you need to do is dial 720-721-1558 to listen now.
Serving the community through faith and athletics, the OpenMic Broadcast Network.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It is halftime at Rosehill Christian School. They are trailing right now Tomball Warriors, the Tomball Homeschool Warriors, by the score of 20-10 at the half. The Eagles, 2 penalties cost them 25 yards in total, while you have the Tomball Warriors had a few penalties of their own. They had a total of 4 penalties, and those 4 penalties came out to a total of 25 yards. Of course, these are unofficial stats, but we do have the scoring tracking and how they got things done. The Rosehill Christian Eagles were able to score first off a TD pass in the first quarter with 44 seconds remaining in the first quarter to take a 7-0 lead. Then the Warriors got 2 touchdowns. They did all their damage in the second quarter play. In the second quarter, there was a TD run with roughly 11 minutes in the game. The PAT was missed, gave the Eagles an early 7-6 lead. Then there was another big play for a 55-yard touchdown run. The point after was good, which made it 13-7 in favor of the Warriors. Then you had another Brady Ward sighting, 38-yard field goal attempt to bring the Eagles within 3 to make it 13-10. And then with time running off the clock in the final play of the first half, it was a 30-yard touchdown run, and that's where we are right now. The Eagles trail the Warriors by the score of 20-10. Clay Nicholson is on the call from Tomball, as we'll give you some other scores from around the area. The Royal Falcons are having a hard time right now against the Sealy Tigers. They were trailing at the half by the score of 29-0. That is a halftime score. We had some other scores that we'll try to get you in tune with. Tomball was victorious on Thursday night against Port Natchez Groves by the score of 30-27. Other scores going on right now in the second half, late into the second half, almost halftime. As a matter of fact, this one's about a minute or so from half. They're all tied at 10. Montgomery is taking on Conroe. These are Week 7 results from the local area. Navasota is leading Smithfield by the score of 3-0. Now we will go and try and get you the Somerville score. If my screen wants to act right, well, we'll go past that. There we go. We have Burton and Somerville doing battle. They're tied at 0. As a matter of fact, that game has been postponed. Hempstead Bobcats against Hallisville game has been postponed as well. We have a second quarter Tomball Memorial. They are handling up right now on Deer Park by the score of 42-21. 2 minutes and 2 seconds remaining in the first half of play there. In other games, you have Cypress Lake is on the road at Cypress Ranch, and Cypress Ranch is on top by the score of 28-0. Trying to see if the Waller Bulldog, which was hosting the Cleveland Indians game, was postponed or not able to track a score on that. Meanwhile, the Iola Bulldogs all over Bartlett Bulldogs by the score of 22-0 with 5 minutes and 27 seconds remaining in the first half of play. Still looking for that Waller Bulldog score. There we go. We got it right now, and it's a big day for the Bulldogs. They are having their way with the Cleveland Indians right now, as it is a minute and 30 seconds remaining in the second quarter, while the Bulldogs up by the score of 41-0. As we mentioned, the Hempstead-Hallisville game was canceled, and we'll try to get caught up with Coach Royce Hill, and get caught up and find out what exactly happened there. Meanwhile, in Austin County, Belleville is having their way with Wharton by the score of 35-7. I'll give you one more score here, and we will see what's going on in the land of El Campo. El Campo having a slight struggle against the Stratford Spartans. That game is at halftime. They trail by the score of 7-0. Our score here is 20-10. Rosehill on the backside right now. We'll see what the Angry Birds can do as they get ready for the second half of play. It is slated for the Warriors to get the kickoff here in the second half of play. We are going to pause, and when we get done here, we'll be ready for the second half of play. If Mr. Nicholson can hear me. Clay, are you there, my friend? Not sure if he's in or not, but we'll go back and wait for Mr. Nicholson to come back with the second half of play here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Friday night Taps coverage of football, Rosehill Christian Eagles and the Tomball Homeschool Warriors in the battle of the 2020 Tomball Cup.
You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network live broadcast coverage. We're taking a break from our game coverage right now, but stay tuned. We'll be back with more action right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
Serving the community through faith and athletics, the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
You're looking to expand your business or services? Let the Open Mic Broadcast Network help lead the way. With our customized campaigns, we are definitely able to reach your target audience. For more information, dial 832-213-8824. The Open Mic Broadcast Network, serving the community through faith and athletics. The voice of student athletics.
The station designed with you in mind. The Open Mic Broadcast Network, the voice of student athletics.
Real trap. The Open Mic Broadcast Network serving student athletes from Little League, high school, and collegiate coverage right here on the Open Mic Broadcast Network. From coast to coast, you can catch all student athletic action right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network, the station designed with you in mind. Serving the community through faith and athletics, the Open Mic Broadcast Network, the voice of student athletics.
Station designed you in mind. Open Mic Broadcast Network.
At 17 cents a day, you can make a huge impact on our local and regional high school and college student athletic coverage. We provide local talk shows, live game coverage, and much, much more. But we need your support to continue to move forward. Visit our website today at obnradio.com. Click on the PayPal button, which is safe and secure, and become a listening partner today. Will you become part of the Open Mic Broadcast Network team? Visit that website at obnradio.com and become a listening partner today. Serving the community through faith and athletics, the voice of student athletics, the Open Mic Broadcast Network, Prairie View, Texas.
You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth. You can't handle the truth. I have a greater responsibility than you can possibly fathom. You don't want the truth because deep down in places you don't talk about at parties. You want me on that wall. You need me on that wall.
Join us for a daily episode of the Mike French Show right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Attention all coaches. Whatever your sport is, we want to tell your story. Dial our 24-hour, 7 days a week message line at 713-570-6736. Leave your game results, team results, and player results on our 24-hour message line, 713-570-6736. Have sports, we'll travel. The Open Mic Broadcast Network, serving the community through faith and athletics, the voice of student athletics. Hello, I'm Dr. Mike Prince, the pastor of the Temple Refuge Ministries located in Clearview, Texas. I am extending a personal invitation to you to come and worship with us Sunday mornings, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Simply dial 857-777-0000 and join us for our morning worship. In the event that you miss us live, you can always go to our on-demand center at 720-721-1558 to listen to our latest sermons and Bible studies. Temple of Refuge Ministries, where we're building the kingdom, one soul at a time. Numbers to dial again for our live sermons, 857-777-0000 and on demand, 720-721-1558. Be blessed.
It's the Open Mic with Dr. Mike. The Open Radio and the Mike Prince Show. The Open Mic Broadcast Network. The Open Mic Broadcast Network.
It's the Open Mic Tele-Network line. Dial 720-721-1558. And instantly at your fingertips, you'll have the latest local news, weather, and sports. Need a word of encouragement? Dial 720-721-1558. The Open Mic Tele-Network line features weekly prayer, verse of the week, and local ministry at your fingertips. Everything you need on demand. Dial 720-721-1558. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. No internet, no problem. No Wi-Fi, no problem. No app, no problem. All you need to do is dial 720-721-1558 and listen now.
Serving the community through faith and athletics.
Looks like we're just about ready to start the second half as Rosehill is going to be taking the field on the kickoff as the Warriors get the ball back after a very late score in the first half to bring the total score for the Warriors 20 and the score for the Rosehill Eagles 10. If you're just now joining us, you're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network, voice of student athletes here at Rosehill Stadium. Brady Ward is set back to kick for the opening kickoff as he's going to have the wind at his back. Approaches the ball, and it is going to be another sailing into the end zone, deep in the back of the line of the end zone for no return. So another touchback easily for Brady Ward with the win. So Rosehill is going to look to make an early defensive stand here as they allowed a late score with 8 seconds to go in the first half to put the Warriors up by 10 points. So the Warriors went into the halftime with a big boost of confidence, knowing that they were going to get the ball back. So let's see if they can mount a opening drive here to start the second half as they break the huddle. Quarterback in shotgun, going to hand off to number 9, James Cassidy. Big back for the Warriors, close to 250 pounds. A workhorse and a load to bring down. When he gets ahead of steam, he's tough to tackle, which is he's the one that scored the touchdown going into the halftime. So short 2-yard gain there, as that'll bring up 2nd and 8. Shotgun twins, both sides. Quarterback takes the snap, He's going to fake the handoff. He's going to keep it around the end, outside, and force out of bounds. Not sure if that's going to be a 6-yard gain or a short gain, depending on where they mark. That was on the wide side of the field, so I'm not sure where they're going to mark the ball. I think he's going to be short of the first down. There's going to be a holding called against the Warriors. So that's going to be a penalty at the spot of the foul, as that's going to back them up to near the 20-yard line. So that's going to bring up 2nd down and 14 for the Warriors. Shotgun single back formation. Quarterback's going to go back to pass. He gets it out to the outside to number 9, bounces off one tackler, and brought down by number 6, Ben Nicholson, and number 31, Garrett Hargrove, but a big gain on the play as number 9 catches the ball out in the flats and got ahead of steam downhill, and that's going to be enough for the first down as he gets the ball to the 37-yard line as the Warriors convert on a long 2nd down. Shotgun again. Quarterback takes the snap. It's going to be a quick back around the outside and tries to get just past the line of scrimmage as he was coming to the short side of the field, and Rosehill had good downhill coverage. And so that's going to be a short gain on a designed quarterback keep around the outside for Jackson Resurrection. So 2-yard gain on the play. Ball will be marked at the 39-yard line. The 2nd down and 8 for the Warriors. Rosehill in all black with red letters. Back to pass. Block on the outside, and a good open field tackle by number 6, Ben Nicholson, and as the reception is number 14, Joey Abrams. Pretty good gain on the play. That gets them all the way down to the 46-yard line, and that'll be 3rd down and 2 as they look to convert this short 3rd down as they're trying to get into Rosehill territory. Warriors break the huddle, trips to the short side of the field. Shotgun formation, going to hand the ball to number 9 as he gets met at the line of scrimmage, keeps his feet, and just steps out of tackles. Is just a very hard man to bring down. And we got an injury on the field for Rosehill.
Kyle, it's got to be.
I'm not sure who the player down for Rosehill is, but that was enough for the first down carried by James Cassidy. As you're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network, voice of student athletes since 2002. Maybe a good time to mention if you would like to visit the Temple of Refuge Ministries located in Prairie View, A&M, Prairie View, Texas, on Old Highway 290, service times 10 a.m. Sunday mornings. You can also listen live at 857-77000 for Temple of Refuge Ministries, as the Rosehill player still down on the field. And we wish our hopes and prayers the very best for that young man. I can't tell who it is right now.
Here.
Looks like it's going to be number 31, Garrett Hargrove, as he does come to his feet and is walking off with some assistance. So Garrett Hargrove injured on that play and escorted off the field by Doc Newman from Willowbrook Methodist Hospital, longtime supporter for Rosehill Athletics. So as we get back to action here, that was a first down for the Warriors as they are inside Rosehill territory. It'll be first down and 10 at the 45-yard line. And it looks like they were trying to jump. Rosehill came across the line twice, was able to get back, and they were doing a hard count. And then I think they finally got their own player that got the flinch on the offense. So Rosehill came across the line, was able to get back twice, and then a lineman for the Warriors flinched just a little bit by the hard count. So that's going to back it up to the 50-yard line, first and 15 for the Warriors. Comes trips wide side of the field, shotgun formation. Quarterback takes the snap. It's going to be a rollout pass to the outside. Ball falls incomplete, intended for number 22 for the Warriors, Christopher Gill. Kyle Flores on the defense there as the ball was just underthrown on the rollout pass from Jackson Resurrection, the quarterback for the Warriors. So second and 15, ball is inside Rosehill territory, but just barely at the 49-yard line as the Warriors come to the line of scrimmage. In the shotgun, twins both sides. Going to go back for a pass. He's stepping back. He's rolling out, and his ball is going to be broken up by number 6, Ben Nicholson, as the ball was intended for the quarterback, Jackson Resurrection. Number 17 was back, Noah Rose, for the pass, and had to come way back for the ball as it was kind of a design underthrown because there was good coverage downfield, but Ben Nicholson was able to break it up right at the point of contact. So third down and 15 as Rosehill tries to make a stop here. And back to pass number 17 once again, and the ball is deflected off number 21, Kyle Flores, as he was throwing that ball into a bunch of coverage there. Maybe tried to force that one again. Number 17, Noah Rose, was in there for quarterback at that time, and the ball falls incomplete, and that'll be 4th and 15 at the 49-yard line. So the Warriors are going to set up for a punt. Low driving punt, going to let it bounce. Carlos is going to take it on the hop, try to get free, and nothing doing there as the Warriors swarmed him at the 10-yard line, and is a little slow to get up there. So Warriors, pretty good punt there to get the ball inside the 10-yard line, just inside the 15-yard line, So the ball would park at the 12-yard line. Tough to say whether that ball would have rolled in the end zone or not, but nonetheless, Rosehill is going to take over first and 10 at the 12-yard line. Shotgun formation, blitz coming, hands off up the middle. Looks like was able to get a couple. Hand off to Kyle Flores as the Warriors were bringing a bunch that time, and somehow Kyle found a slot for a couple of yard gain.
There would have been the safety is 12 yards deep. Safety is 12 yards deep over there.
So ball is handed off to number 11. That will be Anthony Wilder up the middle. So that'll bring up another 3-yard gain. So it'll be 3rd and 3 as the Rosehill goes quickly to the line of scrimmage.
4-3.
And handoff again to Kyle Flores, and that's going to be enough for the first down as Rosehill is chucking off about 3-4 yards at a time here, going to a quick hurry-up offense, handing the ball up the middle, moving it down the field in the shotgun formation. Joe takes the ball, hands off, flag on the play. It looks like Rosehill might not have gotten never set on that play. They were trying to go to the hurry-up offense and might have snapped it just a little bit quick. So false start on that play as somebody started a little bit quick, and that'll back them up 5 yards as Joe Johnson is going to come and get the play in from Coach Christian Lane. as we're 7 minutes, 50 seconds into the third quarter, as Rosehill has the ball in the shotgun. Back to pass. Finds a sweet spot. Pass was intended for number 12. Jared Starnes. Ball hits him in the hands, but defender met him at the same time to force the incompletion. So good pass there by Joe to find the spot, but a good defensive play for the Warriors to force the incompletion. So that'll bring up 2nd down and 15 for the Eagles. Shotgun position, 2 backs in the backfield.
Number 2.
As number 4, is that Reed Hauser on the carry?
That's number 6.
Number 6, Ben Nicholson on the reception around the outside. Gets the ball just past the original line of scrimmage. So that'll be 3rd down and just under 10 yards, 9.5 yards for the 3rd down conversion. Twins both sides shotgun. Joe scrambling. He's got some running room. He breaks the pocket, and he's down the sideline out to midfield as there was good coverage down the field, and Joe Johnson just took the So Joe Johnson didn't really have any pressure there, but couldn't find anybody, and had a big gap down the field and decided to take it to himself. And it was one of the bigger gains for the Eagles, as the ball now is at midfield, 7 minutes to go in the third quarter, as the Eagles are trying to get on the board here for the first time in the second half. Shotgun formation for the Eagles. Hands the ball to the back in the backfield. Looks like number 21, Kyle Flores.
It's basically a 12-yard game, like all the time, whether it's been or average.
So 2nd down and 7 on a 3-yard gain there. Gets the ball into Warrior territory at the 47-yard line as Rosehill breaks the huddle. 2 backs in the backfield, Twins to the wide side, hands the ball off to number 11, Anthony Wilder. He gets about 4 or 5 yards. And that'll bring up 3rd down and just outside the comfort zone, maybe about 4.5 yards, maybe 5 yards for the first down. So ball is marked at the 45-yard line, 3rd and 5 for the Eagles. They definitely want to keep their offense on the field. Big 3rd down to conversion for the Eagles. Joe Johnson on the design. Quarterback keeps going to be close to the first down, and he does drive past the 40-yard line. I think he's going to get it. Let's see where they mark the ball. The ball is going to be marked right at the 40-yard line, so that will be enough for the first down as the clock goes below 6 minutes in the third quarter. Joe Johnson got his own number called there on the design quarterback keep, and it's enough for the 3rd down conversion. They break the huddle. Twins, both sides, shotgun formation, single back in the backfield. Anthony Wilder goes in motion across the middle, fake to the sweep. Kyle Flores up the middle, brought down by number 61 for the Warriors. That's Mark Haynes. About a 5-yard gain. Looked like there was something brewing there. But as Kyle cut the ball back up the middle, he was met by the Warriors. So 5-yard on the game, bring up 2nd and 5 for the Eagles. Quick pitch out to Ben as a completion. They are brought down by number 82 for the Warriors, Reagan Zyblot. And that is going to be enough for the first down as well. So a 6-yard pickup there for Joe and Ben on the pass reception. Shotgun twins both sides. Ben Nicholson. Kyle Flores up the middle.
Oh, I'm bumped out.
Fumble on the play. Kyle Flores had the ball down to the 15-yard line on a big run as the ball came out at the end of the play, and the Warriors recover. So on a big play for the Eagles, fumble there by Kyle Flores that had a good gain. The ball was going to be inside the 15-yard line, and the Warriors were able to recover. So Rosehill was trying to get back into this ball game, get up the scoreboard for the first time in the second half, and had another turnover, their third turnover loss of the game, 2 interceptions and a fumble for the Eagles as the Warriors take the handoff to number 9, met by the line of scrimmage and just bowls through a couple of people for a positive gain. A very, very hard man to bring down. If you hit him the first time, you're going to need some help by James Cassidy as he is hit at the line of scrimmage and is still able to get a 6-yard gain out of that. So that'll bring up 2nd and 4 for the Warriors as
we're still hitting that guy real high.
Rosehill is trying to mount a defensive and get the ball back quickly here to try to change the momentum of this game as they were threatening there, and then gave up another turnover. Number 9 on the play again as he is getting down to the 25-yard line. That's going to be enough for the first down for the Warriors as they're eating yards and time off of the clock as they can afford to do that with a 10-point lead. Rosehill needs a defensive stop here. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Shotgun formation for the Warriors. Toss back to number 11. Breaks the tackle and the outside, still on his feet, past the first down marker. Ball is he's brought down.
Number 11 ball. Number 11.
Do we have anybody for chasing that corner? He just let himself get pushed around.
Another first down.
He just let people push him around.
Over there, that'll bring the ball to the 39-yard line as the Warriors are taking advantage of the turnover and mounting an offensive drive with maintaining the clock by keeping it on the ground. Hands off to number 9, met behind the line of scrimmage and finally brought down by a loss, but it took a few. And then it looks like a late flag came into the play. It kind of looked like it's going to be unsportsmanlike maybe at the end as a Rosehill player fell on the pile at the end.
It's on now.
Personal foul.
As it was a personal foul called against the Eagles. So right now the Eagles can't catch a break or do anything right. They finally get a stop behind the line of scrimmage. And I don't think this one was intentional. It looks like some momentum was taking a whole pile down, and a Rosehill Eagle player fell on the pile and gets called for a personal foul on that. I don't think it was intentional, but that's still part of the game, and they got called for it. So penalty goes against the Eagles on that, and it brings the ball to midfield, and it'll be 1st and 10 for the Warriors.
1st and 10 from the 50.
2 minutes, 41 seconds in the third quarter. Tomball Warriors got the lead, 20, Rosehill 10. Looks like the referees are talking something over with the sideline with the officials and the coaches on the other side, maybe trying to verify where the spot of the foul was or where the mark goes. Looks like they're going to mark it off one more time and maybe give them another 3 yards. So looks like the coaching staff was unhappy with the spot. The officials marked it off again and did get another 3 yards out of it. So inside Eagle territory. The Warriors go back, and they go back for a pass as the ball is intercepted by number 6 right there, Ben Nicholson up the middle. That may be the difference that the Rosehill needed right there. Ben Nicholson with a big interception, hopefully to change the momentum of this team and get a spark for the Eagles. So as the Warriors were eating time off the clock on the run play, they go out for a pass. Ben Nicholson was there. He had a chance to get a couple earlier in the game and finally made a play on that one. So this could be a big momentum changer for the Eagles. They need to take advantage. 2 minutes, 29 seconds to go in the third quarter. As Rosehill is going to take over here in their own territory at the 44-yard line. Shotgun formation for the Eagles. Pass to number 6, Ben Nicholson. He's got a block. He's trying to get something and just tried to change directions maybe a little too many times and only gets a couple of yards out of there. Just couldn't get his momentum going. And like a Rosehill player on the game, looks like there was a little bit of pushing and shoving after the ball as Ben comes up from the bottom of the pile without a helmet. So, they get a personal foul called on the other team, but not sure what goes our way on that one. So Ben is going to have to come out, sit out a play for his helmet coming off there as Rosehill is going to bring up 2nd down and 8. So 2 backs in the backfield, shotgun formation, hand the ball off to number 11, Anthony Wilder, coming up the middle as number 50 for the Warriors. Joe Cassidy brings down Anthony Wilder. It's going to be 3rd down for the Eagles inside Warrior territory at the 49-yard line. Hands the ball again to number 11, Anthony Wilder, and that's tackled behind the line of scrimmage there by number 68, David Waymeyer for the Warriors. So a big decision here for the Eagles at midfield. On 4th and 4, they need a conversion here as coach is going to send his offense back out. Big 4th down play right here as clock winds down for the third quarter, just under a minute as Rosehill is going to take out their offense going for the 4th down conversion here. Takes the snap. Joe Johnson on the quarterback keeper, and he gets the ball across the midfield into Warrior territory for a 1st down completion. That was a quarterback sneak call all the way as Joe had a head of steam and bowled his way to the 43-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Eagles. Big 4th down conversion there to keep the momentum going as they're on the line of scrimmage. They want to go in a hurry here and get the ball on the clock while they've got the win with them. 45 seconds to go in the third quarter. Passes out to the right outside. Ben Nicholson gets a block on the outside. Flags all over the place. As looks like it's going to be a crackback block against the Eagles for the Warriors. As Ben Nicholson pass reception, they had enough for a 1st down, but that's going to come back with a illegal crackback or a block in the back on Rosehill. So just when Rosehill gets a little bit of momentum, they shoot themselves in the foot with a penalty or a turnover. A little bit of sloppy play for tonight for the Rosehill Eagles. They're going to have to clean that up if they're going to want to get back in this ball game, if they're trailing right now by 10. So that's a big penalty, 10-yard penalty there against the Eagles, and they'll bring up 1st and 10 as that backs them up into Warrior territory. And Joe Johnson somehow comes out of the pile under heavy pressure and gets the ball completed to number 11, Anthony Wilder. Number 20 for the Warriors with a big hit at the end of the play, William Clark on Anthony Wilder. He comes up a little bit wobbly and is going to have to leave the game. Joe Johnson did a great job there of scrambling out of the pocket and getting the ball to a receiver to get some yardage, but that's going to bring up a long 2nd down and 14 for the Eagles as they're going to take a injury timeout here as Anthony gets his wits about him. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network, voice of student athletes. Helping Hands Lawn Service, Waller County, 281-917-8968. Attorney Lee Van Richardson, 1047 Austin Street, Hempstead, Texas, 979-826-0880. Prairie View Athletic Club, supporting PV Nation since 1986. And the Prairie View National Alumni Association. Become a member today by dialing 936-857-5817. Become a listening partner by visiting our website at obnradio.com. The Open Mic Broadcast weekly schedule, Mike Prince Show, Monday through Friday at 10 a.m., the Carlos Brown Show at 10 a.m. on Saturdays, and the Mike Prince Show live Sunday nights at 6 p.m. at obnradio.com. So that's clock is going to wind down for the end of the 3rd quarter there as Rosehill is facing an uphill climb, being behind by 10 points. They do have the ball inside Warrior territory at the 47-yard line, as it's going to be 2nd and 14 for the Eagles. As they break the huddle, come in shotgun formation, twins, both sides of the field, or wide side of the field, 2 backs, shotgun formation. Joe Johnson on a rollout pass. He's got a heavy trouble. He changes directions. He finds a man down the field. The ball falls incomplete as it bounces off the receiver's hands. It looks like he was trying to get number 12, Jared Starnes, unable to handle it. The ball bounces around a little bit off a Warrior player, and almost another turnover for the Eagles as the ball falls incomplete. Joe was under heavy pressure, scrambling to the right, didn't have to change directions to go left, found a receiver late, but was unable to complete the conversion. So it'll bring a long 3rd down attempt, 3rd and 14 for the Eagles. And they got to get a big chunk of yardage back here as Joe sets back for the pass in the pocket. He fires down deep, and that is going to be pass interference as the pass was intended for number 2, Brady Ward, and got tackled at the 15-yard line as the ball was going down in his territory. And that's going to be a big penalty against the Warriors for pass interference. So that was a 3rd and 14 for the Eagles, and they get a big helping hand right there from the Warriors on the pass interference. So that's going to be a 15-yard penalty and an automatic first down for the Eagles to keep this drive alive as Joe Johnson stood in the pocket there and tried to get a long completion to Brady Ward. So ball will be marked at the 32-33 yard line inside Warrior territory as Eagles break the huddle. Shotgun formation, back to pass in the pocket. He comes out, scrambles up the middle. Joe Johnson down the middle as he gets tackled from behind near the first down marker. It's going to be about a 9-yard gain, maybe 10. Well, it looks like they're going to mark it just short of the 25-yard line, or right at the 25-yard line. So it's 8-yard gain on the play. That'll bring up 2nd and 2 at the 25-yard line. 11 minutes to go in the ball game as the Eagles are trying to get back in this ball game here in the fourth quarter, trailing the Tomball Warriors. Shotgun formation, quick pass out to the side. Ben Nicholson around just a short gain, but is enough for the first down. And it looks like an injured player on the field. Slow to get up. flag on the play as was that Reed Hauser? Was that that was Ben Nicholson on the reception, and it's going to be a penalty against the Eagles. Again, looks like another blocking penalty from the receivers on that side, trying to get them sprung down the outside, but just not able to get our blocking cleaned up. So another costly penalty on the Warriors is going to bring it back to 2nd down and 11. Well, that's an option play. Anthony Wilder, he's up through, down the 20-yard line, 10-yard line. It was an option play. Joe was able to get the ball out, but we've got a player down. Looks like it's the quarterback, Joe Johnson. He is coming to his feet as he was shook up on the play. No flags on the play. Big game by the Eagles as Anthony Wilder was able to pick up the ball off the turf on the bounce and get the ball down to the 10-yard line. So Joe Johnson is going to have to come out one play, see if he's shook up or just got the wind knocked out of him here, as it's going to be 10 minutes to go into the fourth quarter, and it looks like Rosehill is going to take a timeout here as they've got good field position. 1st down and 10. Ball is going to be marked at the 11-yard line, so Rosehill can get a 1st down if they don't get a score near the goal line, as they're going to take a timeout and think about it, as Joe Johnson, their quarterback, was shook up on that play. So you're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network live broadcast sports line at 857-777-0004. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Open Mic Broadcast Network. Help support our student athletes and highlight your business by becoming a sponsor today. Dial 832-213-8824 for more information. Some of our sponsors: Diva Skin Conditioner at divafeet.com, Brazos Valley Schools Credit Union at 2038 Mill Street in Waller, Texas. You can listen to a rebroadcast of this program on the obnradionetwork.com. So Rosehill is going to come to the line of scrimmage. Here, looks like Ben Nicholson, number 6, is going to go in for quarterback for the shooken up Joe Johnson on that last play. 10 minutes, 26 seconds left to go in the ball game, as number 6, Ben Nicholson, in the shotgun, takes the snap, hands off to number 11, Anthony Wilder, as he gets a couple. Pile is still being moved around as the whistle finally blows with a minimal gain on the play. Looks like Joe Johnson is getting the play in from Coach Christian, so he's going to be checked back into the game. Hopefully, looks like he just got the wind knocked out of him on that last play as he got sandwiched by 2 Warriors players. So Joe Johnson, ball is at the 10-yard line, checks back in for Rosehill as they break the huddle. Going to be twins out to both sides, or twins to the wide side of the field, 2 backs in the backfield. Joe Johnson back for pass. Ball falls incomplete as the pass was just a hair behind him, but hit him in the hands. Looks like that was intended for number 18, Sam Swain. And ball falls incomplete for what would have been a touchdown for the Eagles. So that'll bring up 3rd and 9. So Warriors trying to make a defensive stand here, and the Eagles are trying to get back in this ball game on a 3rd down play here. Shotgun formation, and we've got a flag on the play before the play starts, so it's probably going to be a false start against the Eagles. So a really costly night tonight for the Eagles penalty-wise. Turnovers and penalties definitely are in the favor of the Warriors. So you got 3 turnovers that the Eagles have given up. They did get 1 interception, but a lot of yardage on penalties for the Eagles tonight, which may be the story of the ball game. So ball is at the 15-yard line, so it's going to be 3rd and 15 for the first down. They can get a first down without a score. Joe Johnson back to pass. Heavy rush. Delayed blitz and a big blitz play by number 33 for the Warriors. Gets in the play. Turner Godwin timed the rush perfectly, and a delay rush as Joe was getting back to set up for the pass. Nobody was open, and that is going to bring out the field goal unit. Brady Ward is going to be coming in for the field goal to get some points on the board as the clock continues to run. Ben Nicholson to hold Jaden Johnson on the ball is going to be marked at the 29-yard line. So it's going to be a 39-yard attempt for Brady Ward into the wind. Good snap, a lot of leg. Is it accurate enough? And it is no good. Wide to the left. Looks like that's going to be no good as both the holder and the kicker thought the ball went through the upright, but the officials saw something different, and they're the ones that count. So Rosehill walks away with no points on the board. 8 minutes to go, 8 minutes, 40 seconds to go in the ball game as the Warriors take over on downs here at the 20-yard line. Hands the ball off to number 9 as he chugs his way for another 3 yards before he's brought down. So it looks like the Warriors are probably going to keep the ball on the ground here. They had a good ground game all night long, a good passing game as well, but with a 10-point lead, all they want to do is keep the ball and keep the clock running. So Rosehill needs to come up with a stop here as they hand the ball off again to number 9. He's met at the line of scrimmage there for no gain. So Rosehill is able to make the stop on the first 2 plays as the clock gets below 8 minutes left to go in the game. So a big 3rd down conversion here that Rosehill desperately needs to hold here to have any chance to get a quick score and get back in this ball game, being down 10 points. A crucial field goal there. So Rosehill, 3rd and 8 yards. Quarterback in the shotgun. Drops back to pass under heavy pressure. Pass is complete to number 2. So number 17 was back to quarterback. So they switched the quarterbacks, and the back was complete to number 2, Jackson Resurrection. The quarterback switching plays there. So almost like they've got a passing quarterback and a running quarterback as they were able to convert a crucial 3rd down play there by a pass. Number 17 is back in for the quarterback for the Warriors. Number 17 back to pass. Ball falls incomplete over there as number Anthony Wilder on the defense as the ball goes over the head of number 9. And that will be 2nd and 10 for the Warriors. Always a physical game here against these 2 opponents. And right now, Tomball Warriors is winning the physical battle as well as the turnover and mistake battle. Rosehill desperately wanting to make a defensive stop here. Number 9 on the handoff, met near the line of scrimmage and stood up there by several Rosehill Eagles So short gain of 2 yards on the play. It'll bring up another third down conversion as the clock ticks down. 6 minutes, 40 seconds in the fourth quarter. That's all the time left in the ball game for the Eagles. If they don't get this stop here, you got to think that time is not on their side. Stranger things has happened as the Warriors are going to let the play clock run down. 10 seconds on the play clock as they're going to try to eat as much time on the clock as they can. Shotgun formation. Number 17, back to pass, and the pass is complete, but nope, ball is incomplete as number 4, Reed Hauser, on tight coverage. They were trying to hit a quick slant, but Reed was able to get in there and knock the ball down. So fourth down for the Warriors, as the Eagles do make a critical third down stop there, as the Warriors are going to be forced to punt. 6 minutes and 18 seconds to go as Carlos Davila and Ben Nicholson are back deep. Good snap. Wobbler. Ball is going to hit the ground, take a big bounce, and the Warriors going to down it at the 35-yard line for no return. So fairly good punt by the Warriors, but good field position for the Eagles as they are going to take over at the 35-yard line. 6 minutes, 10 seconds to go in the ball game. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network, voice of student athletes since 2002. Help support our student athletes and highlight your business by becoming a sponsor today. Dial 832-213-8824 for more information. Well, the Rosehill Eagles have been behind in the ball game for the most of the time. They're desperately trying to get a quick score here. They're down 10 points. The Rosehill Eagles come up their offense. Joe Johnson back to pass. Number 6, Ben Nicholson on the reception as a 10-yard pass and catch there to bring the ball down to the 45-yard line as Joe Johnson has a completion of 12 yards for the first down. 6 minutes to go in the ball game. Joe Johnson back in the pocket as he gets the ball complete to Brady Ward. Ball pops out, but number 55 for the Eagles was able to recover it. Jack Stillwell, the lineman. You don't often hear the lineman name called out. Usually it's something negative like a holding penalty, but Jack Stillwell was right there on the spot as the ball pops out after the reception. So that'll bring up second down and a yard for the Eagles inside of Warrior territory at the 45-yard line. The officials stop the clock here. They're going to be having official timeout for a measurement, which that'll give both teams a little bit of a break and have the Rosehill get the offense that they want here, desperately trying to get back in this ball game, but time is not on their side at 5 minutes, 45 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. The Warriors have had a 10-point lead since late in the second half. No scores here in the second half by either team, as both teams have threatened a couple of times. And it looks like it is going to be short of the first down by about the length of the football. So Rosehill will come up with second down. The ball will be marked at the 44-yard line in Warrior territory. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Thank you for joining us tonight. If you're a first-time listener, we're going to be doing these broadcasts for all the Rosehill games, home and away. We are going to try to broadcast some of the volleyball games. Rosehill has got a great volleyball program. They went to the state game last year, and they're looking to get back there this year with another great team. So stay tuned and check in with OBN Network and Rosehill information on Rosehill's website on what games are going to be broadcast. Right now, this is the Tomball Cup as Rosehill Eagles are down by 10 against the Tomball Warriors. Joe Johnson takes the snap, drop back pass. He's got some time. He floats it out there to the sidelines. Not real sure there was miscommunication on the receivers on where they were supposed to be or what Joe was looking for. I think he had an open receiver but missed his window. Might have been just trying to throw that ball out of bounds or somewhere where no one could catch it. Had enough time to throw that, so it's going to be 3rd down and a short 1. So they do need to convert the 1st down to keep the drive going, but they want to get more than that as they break the huddle with twins to the short side of the field, 2 backs in the backfield, shotgun position. Rosehill, all black uniforms tonight on their homecoming. Joe Johnson calls his own number. It's going to be enough for the 1st down. He's getting across the 40-yard line, so about a 4-yard gain as Joe Johnson on the quarterback keeper. And they are going to be marked at the 40-yard line as the change move 1st and 10 for the Eagles. 5 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in the ball game as Rosehill needs to go on the hurry-up offense here. They come to the line of scrimmage. Joe Johnson in the shotgun, takes the snap, drop backs the pass. He's looking, can't find anybody. Tucks it. He's going to run for the sidelines. And a little bit of a hoodie collar and thrown way out of bounds by number 19 for the Warriors. Number 19 for the Warriors, Dawson Rabales. Throw Joe Johnson way out of bounds on a horse collar and a personal foul, so this might be a double penalty. Not sure if that's even possible. It should be because he was 5 to 7 yards out of bounds. So that's going to be a big penalty against the Warriors as Joe Johnson was running out of bounds to kill the clock. So a 15-yard penalty goes against the Warriors to get Rosehill down in a better scoring position, as the ball is going to be inside the red zone, marked at the 19-yard line with 5 minutes to go in the 1st half, as Joe was unable to find a receiver, scrambled for the 1st down and got a big personal foul penalty as they come to the line of scrimmage near the 20-yard line. Snap back, drops back, got a man in the flats out there. Ben Nicholson on the sidelines as he gets the 1st down. That's going to be marked at the 5-yard line for the Eagles. 5 minutes to go on the clock. So 1st down, goal to goal for the Eagles as they come to the line of scrimmage. 2 backs in the backfield, shotgun formation. Quarterback keep as Joe looks to get to the line of scrimmage. Driving near the 3rd. That's going to be now at the 3-yard line as Joe was trying to get into the end zone, but was trying to drag 3 Warriors to get there. So 2nd down, goal to goal for the Eagles as the clock runs down 4 minutes, 31 seconds. Rosehill at the line of scrimmage. Anthony Wilder out in motion as he gives the ball to number 21, Kyle Flores, down to the 1-yard line, still not in for the score. So that's going to be 3rd down for the Eagles. 4 minutes, 10 seconds to go in the ball game as the Eagles are trying to get on the board here. Joe Johnson under center for a quarterback sneak and gets pushed back. He's not going to get in on that, and that's first time that Joe Johnson came under center for the ball game, so you had to figure that the Warriors knew that was going to be a quarterback sneak as the clock continues to run. This is 4th down for the Eagles at the 2-yard line. So this is the ball game. Either way, Rosehill is going to have to come away with a score here to have a chance to get the ball game. 3 minutes, 30 seconds to go. 4th down, goal to go as somebody takes a timeout. The Warriors take a timeout with 3 minutes, 33 seconds left to go in the ball game as the Warriors want to make a defensive stop here as the Rosehill is going to be 4th down at the 2-yard line. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Big play coming up. Rosehill to give themselves a chance at all. Brady Ward has a big leg. That missed field goal attempt looms large right now as they could have possibly gotten a tie here. But if they don't walk away with a touchdown here, you would think that that's going to be almost an unsurmountable climb back for the Eagles as the Warriors look to make a big defensive stand as the Eagles had 1st and 10 inside the 10-yard line, 1st and 10 goal to goal. The ball is marked at the 2-yard line right now. 3 minutes, 33 seconds left to go as the Warriors took a timeout. They want to get their correct personnel on there. You know they're going to get every big guy they have on the line. Rosehill is going to come out with hopefully a formation that's suitable to them. 2 backs in the backfield. Anthony Wilder moves over. Joe in the shotgun. It's going to be a quarterback keep, and it is going to be in for the touchdown. Joe Johnson on a quarterback keep gets in for the touchdown with 3 minutes, 29 seconds left to go in the ball game as Rosehill is going to set up for the swinging gate and see if they can catch the Warriors sleeping here, if they're going to be ready for it or not. And it looks like the Warriors do have the personnel to cover that. They're going to go back into the field goal formation. So still a big extra point here to get the Warriors within a field goal or a touchdown for the win. So, big game, big play there for the Eagles. Snap, low snap, the ball gets away from Brady Ward. He throws it, and the ball is incomplete. And that was a very exciting extra point, as it was a bad snap that rolled past the holder, and Brady Ward picked it up, tried to get a pass out. The Warriors intercepted the pass at goal line and ran it back to midfield. So after all of that, the extra point is no good. So Rosehill, unfortunately, continues their sloppy play and shooting themselves in the foot and taking points off of the scoreboard. So Rosehill 16, Tomball Warriors 20. Rosehill is going to have to come up with an onside kick here and a touchdown. Field goal does them no good. Warriors just want to recover the ball and run out the clock for a 4-point victory, as 3 minutes, 29 seconds on the clock, as that was a disappointing extra point attempt for the Eagles there. So they are going to have to regroup, try to forget about that, and make a play here to get the ball back. So Brady Ward is going to come in for what could be either an onside kick or a pooch kick over the line of scrimmage, and see if Rosehill can recover. So onside right here, Brady approaches the ball, and he booms it deep into the end zone for a touchback. So as the Rosehill is going to try to make a defensive stand here, they decided not to give field position to the Warriors, and they're going to put their defense on the line and see if their defense can make a play and get the ball back. 3 minutes, 29 seconds left of the game, so you got to figure the Warriors are going to run the ball every play here, and the Eagles are going to need a 3-and-out to get the ball back with any time on the clock. So a big defensive stand here at homecoming night for the Eagles, as the Warriors have the ball at the 25-yard line. 3 minutes left to go in the ball game. The Warriors come to the line of scrimmage in the shotgun, 2 backs in the backfield, and a handoff to number 9 as he goes around the corner, looks, and it's a big gain. Not only did they not stop him, but it's a big gain across midfield as he goes out of bounds at inside Rosehill territory. Brought out of bounds by number 25, Jonah Langford, but a big gain right there off the bat. It gets the ball inside Rosehill territory. That's a 30-yard gain for number 9 as he gets to the 45-yard line. The only benefit to that for the Eagles is it didn't take much time off the clock. So the Warriors are right here with the field position that they wanted inside Rosehill territory as they come to the line of scrimmage, and timeout Warriors. So very physical game tonight. The Warriors have played well, maintained the ball, and moved the ball pretty effectively. They had one mistake with an interception, but Rosehill has had a lot of penalties and several fumbles, 2 interceptions, and a missed field goal attempt, a missed extra point attempt on a bad snap and hold, and just a lot of sloppy play that Rosehill is going to have to clean up in the next 3 minutes, 20 seconds to get back on the lead on this ball game to have a chance to win. But as the season goes further, they're going to have to play better from here on out. So 3 minutes, 20 seconds left to go to get the ball back as the Warriors come up 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Ball is handed off to number 11 in the backfield as he bowls forward. Salias Shivers going to be near a first down. That's a 5-yard gain, 6-yard gain on the play. So that'll bring up 2nd and 4. Ball at the 39-yard line. Clock wind down under 3 minutes, 20 seconds left to go in the play clock as the Warriors stride to the line of scrimmage. You think they're not going to snap the ball until it gets below 10 as the quarterback is watching the play clock. Down to 5 seconds. Takes the snap, high snap, hands off to number 11 around the outside, jumps over a player, and is going to be very close to the first down. As number 18, Sam Swain, and Carlos Avila finished the tackle, and it was enough for a first down. So 2 minutes, 20 seconds left to go in the ball game as the Warriors have taken control of the clock and the drive in Eagle territory and trying to close out the game with a 4-point lead. Hands the ball, the quarterback keep number 17 around the outside and is brought down. Brought down by number 13, Aaron Evans. So timeout on the field as the clock goes under 2 minutes at 1 minute 57 seconds left to go. It's going to be 2nd down and 8 for the Tomball Warriors at the 30-yard line. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Help support our student athletes and highlight your business by becoming a sponsor today. Dial 832-213-8824 for more information. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network, voice of student athletes. As Tomball Warriors break the huddle, 2nd down and 8. Number 17 in at quarterback, Noah Rose. And delayed handoff up the middle to number 11, Salias Shivers. I think it's going to be short of the first down, so it's going to be 3rd down. And timeout, Rosehill to stop the clock on a 3rd down attempt at 1 minute, 51 seconds left to go. Rosehill trying to save as much time on the clock as they can if they can have a stop here. And you would think that Tomball Warriors, if they don't convert here, would definitely go for it on 4th down. So if Rosehill makes a stop here, they're going to get the ball back with very little time on the clock at all. So this is going to be a big play that they're going to need to stop quickly and then hold them here on 4th down if they don't convert here. So big 3rd down play, 3rd and a long three for the Warriors. Number 11 in the backfield, number 17 for the quarterback. It is going to be a handoff to number 11, up the middle, and enough for the first down as he's brought down inside the 20-yard line. So 1 minute, 45 seconds left to go, and a first down. Rosehill, I don't think they have any more timeouts, cannot stop the clock from here. So as long as the Tomball Warriors don't have a turnover and Rosehill can't force one, it looks like we're going to have Warriors taking the lead 20-16 with 1 minute, 15 seconds on the clock on this play when they snap the ball. And he is going to take a knee there in the victory formation. 40 seconds on the play clock, so they're going to have one more snap, but Rosehill, unfortunately, can do nothing about it. They can't stop the clock, so it's going to be another play here as the Warriors are going to come to the line of scrimmage as they get the clock, going to let the game clock roll down below 30 seconds before they snap the ball as the play clock's at 15. So they're going to snap it with about 3 seconds to go on the play clock, and that'll be under 30 for the game clock. And that's exactly what they did. And the Warriors are going to down the ball, but a penalty flag comes out. Rosehill tried to force the fumble on exchange from the center, and it's going to be a personal foul on the Eagles. So, personal foul on the Eagles. That'll be half the distance to the goal line. And, instead of downing the ball, the Tomball Warriors might try to take a shot at the end zone here with a personal foul at the end of the ball game. So number 17 comes up to the line of scrimmage and looks like he might be content to run it down, but let's see what he does. Number 17 going to be under center. 5 seconds on the game clock. He takes the snap and a knee, and that's going to be the ball game as the Tomball Warriors finish on top of the Rosehill Christian Eagles 20-16. So a homecoming game that Rosehill would like to have over, and a good win for the Warriors and bragging rights as they take the Tomball Cup in the area stats for things. So a disappointing loss tonight for the Eagles as they were hoping to come back after a win last week and really didn't look good from the beginning. Had some opportunities and just kept making mistakes and probably one of the more sloppy games that I've seen Rosehill play in a while. Give credit to the Warriors. They played a good game and come out on top and did enough to win. So that's the story here for Rosehill Eagles. We'll see if Mike Prince is in the studio for some other game highlights and other game scores throughout the district.
Yes, sir. I'm right here, Clay. Tough night for the Eagles in the Battle of the Tomball Cup.
I think that's one of the stories of the game is Rosehill, just when they would do something good, they would do something foolish or sloppy. And when they would have the momentum, they would do something to lose it. Like I said just a few minutes ago, probably one of the most penalized games that we've had in a long time. And, that's kind of the story of the night.
The voice of student athletics, the Open Mic Broadcast Network.